Welcome to the Web Hosting Cat Podcast, brought to you by webhostingcat.com. Here's your host, Michael James.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. On this episode, our friend Mike Demo returns to give us an update on all the latest enhancements from BoldGrid, the exciting WordPress website builder. As product evangelist for BoldGrid, Mike has seen it expand into a full suite of plugin tools that can be used alone or in conjunction with other WordPress products. We'll talk to him about what's been added to BoldGrid since the last time we spoke, as well as the benefits of using an official BoldGrid host, how BoldGrid will function in regards to the upcoming Gutenberg, how BoldGrid compares to Beaver Builder and other WordPress site builders, and what's in store for BoldGrid's future. Okay, about a little over a year ago, I talked to my next guest at HostingCon in Los Angeles. He's the product evangelist for BoldGrid, my favorite website builder for WordPress. Since then, there have been a lot of enhancements and improvements, so I thought we'd have him on again here. Mike Demo joins us now. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Give us an idea of some of the latest features that BoldGrid has come out with lately.
A heck of a lot. We've had a lot of roadmap work done. The main thing we've done that I don't think we had at HostingCon last year was that we're all modular now. So all of our plugins are individual. So instead of one plugin that installs every feature, you can pick and choose which plugins make sense for your needs. For example, if you already have a page builder and you want to use maybe our SEO tool, you can do that, and you don't have to switch over everything you're using for our ecosystem. Of course, we'd love you to use all of our tools, but every use case is a little different. And for example, maybe you have an SEO tool like Yoast, and you don't want to use BoldGrid SEO. Well, that's okay. You can still build a site with BoldGrid and keep using Yoast if that's your preference. So that's probably our main thing is we've made it modular, and we've started submitting them to the WordPress repo. So you can get 3 BoldGrid plugins at WordPress.org now and inside of the WordPress backend instead of having to download it manually.
Cool. Now, Mike, a lot of talk about Gutenberg coming up in WordPress. How will BoldGrid function alongside of that?
We're super excited about Gutenberg. I mean, Gutenberg is the next generation of WordPress, and we were one of only 2 sponsors to sponsor Zach's course at Gutenberg.courses, which has a beginner course and an advanced developer course. And we're really excited of whatever makes WordPress go forward. And if you look at how we're using BoldGrid today, we just extend TinyMCE, which is the built-in editor of WordPress today. So Gutenberg is just the next evolution of that. Our whole goal is to just extend WordPress and make WordPress even better than what it already is. How we're going to do that exactly isn't 100% set because Gutenberg is a moving target. But we are excited for Gutenberg, and just like we just extend WordPress now and don't take you out of the WordPress ecosystem, we're going to keep that going for WordPress 5.0 when Gutenberg hits core.
Great. Now, one of the great things about BoldGrid is you can use the basic version for free. There's also a premium version that has a lot of good stuff in it. Mike, what are some of the differences, or what are some of the advantages you get with the premium version of BoldGrid?
Sure, it's changing quite a bit, but some of the things that you get is you get premium themes and you get premium BoldGrid block layouts. So these are blocks that one of the new features we have for our block system is we have automated generated block layouts based on your content and colors and things like that. We also got human design blocks, and some of those premium human design blocks you get with the premium one. You can stage unlimited websites instead of just one website. You can keep your staging sites for more than a year. We also have some new other features that are coming. You can turn off the Powered by BoldGrid footer at the bottom. And the way that you get premium is you can go to BoldGrid.com, upgrade for $5 a month, or you can use one of our BoldGrid official hosts and have BoldGrid included in your hosting package.
So that's great. That's one of the advantages. What are some of the other advantages of going with an official BoldGrid host?
The main thing you get is support, because we are very active with these hosts. We go through a very thorough QA process. Now, we've tested BoldGrid on 100 plus WordPress hosts, and if it runs on WordPress, it's going to run BoldGrid. But every host has a slightly different setup, so when it's an official host, we go through a very, very multi-week quality assurance process to make sure that it works flawlessly with their ecosystem, because we want the user to have the best experience. You can certainly use it anywhere that you'd like, but going with an official host, that has like that stamp seal of approval, and their team has been trained on our product, and they know BoldGrid inside and out. So not only can you come to us for support, you can also go to your host for support, which, depending on your preference, maybe you prefer going to your host, because some of our official hosts have phone support, and you can talk to someone on the phone and things like that you don't get if you just come to our support directly.
Great. And I know there's a list of official BoldGrid hosts on the BoldGrid website.
Correct.
You can also go to our website. We'll have that information for you. Mike, how would you compare BoldGrid to, say, Beaver Builder and some of the other WordPress website builders out there?
Yeah, we get asked this question quite a bit, like which one is better and things like that. And it's a question I really don't like because it's kind of the wrong question to be asking. Beaver Builder, for example, is a great page builder. They do some amazing things. It is not easy to teach beavers to build websites. I mean, trust me, I know. But all kidding aside, the Beaver Builder has a much different solution to solving a similar problem, but a different problem. I'm not saying it's better or worse depending on, what it's all about your workflow. What do you prefer? We kind of mimic the Wix and Weebly and Squarespace wizard workflow, and we also have some advanced tool sets for developers, and we solve one use case. Beaver Builder solves a different use case. But our stuff works with Beaver. Our stuff works with all the page builders. Sure, you can't really use our drop and drag page builder plugin with Beaver Builder, but you can use our staging plugin, our SEO plugin, and the rest of the suite. So we made it modular on purpose so that you can pick and choose what makes sense for you.
Now, another thing that I really like about BoldGrid is the automatic backup features for data backup. Can you talk a little bit about what you get with BoldGrid in terms of data backup?
Sure. So we got two versions of BoldGrid Backup, the free and premium. And the way premium works is if you have premium on one plugin, you get it for the whole suite. Is a lot of people don't update their sites because they're afraid their sites are going to break. So what we do is we take a backup before you update your WordPress site. A lot of backup solutions do that. What's a little bit unique about us is the fact that you have to proactively say, yep, this site's good, or it's going to roll back. So that you have to say, yep, the site didn't break, instead of just doing the reverse, which is rolling back only if you discover that something is wrong and things like that. And some of our advanced backup features, you can kind of customize that, choose where they go and things like that. We just try to make it a very elegant solution. And of course, we also work with all the other backup tools if you have a preferred backup solution that you already use.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of e-commerce website owners out there. And of course, when we talk about WordPress, WooCommerce is probably the most popular e-commerce tool. Mike, how does BoldGrid integrate with WooCommerce?
Yeah, we got an integration with WooCommerce right now. There's documentation on BoldGrid.com on how to use your BoldGrid tool set with WooCommerce. We're coming out hopefully with a more tighter integration in our future roadmap. We're not ready to announce a date on that. But it is possible. I recommend go to BoldGrid.com and download the guide because it's pretty easy to set up, but there's a couple quirks on how we work with WooCommerce. We're hoping just to kind of make that a little bit easier in the next release.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Now, just finishing up here, what's coming up in the future for BoldGrid? You're going to be doing some security scanning feature?
Yeah, so that's coming. We don't have a release date on it. We've been working on that as we can. The premium version will have a front-end security scan powered by a international security agency firm. We're not ready to say who we're partnering with yet.
Okay.
But so that you'll get a lot of front-end scans. It's not a replacement for like a firewall or something from your host,
right,
but it's a good, safety measures to make sure at a minimum you're doing that. And we got a new master theme that's coming out. It's going to be sold exclusively on Envato. It's called BoldGrid Creo. And think of it as what BoldGrid did for the site building experience, Creo is going to give for the theme design experience.
Okay.
So it's going to be a very easy theme designer that is super powerful, and it's going to be priced similarly to how Envato prices their stuff, with one-time purchase, and then you can get extended support and things like that. And it's really changing the game on how to take what BoldGrid already does, but then if you don't like one of our starter themes, you can design your own now, and
Awesome.
that's our newest product that we've been starting to promote at more design events. So we are at the awards conference in San Francisco. We sponsored that, or the Front End Design Conference in Florida, and then we're also sponsoring an event apart in Orlando. So.
Awesome. Great. Well, listen, as always, it's great talking to you, and look forward to talking to you again sometime in the future. And I encourage everybody to go out there. If you're a WordPress user and you're looking for an easier way to create your websites, check out BoldGrid. You can check out the BoldGrid website or go to our website. We'll have a lot more information for you. Mike Demo, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate the time. Thanks. Always great visiting with Mike Demo. Thanks again to Mike for joining us. For more information on BoldGrid, check out my review at webhostingcat.com. That's going to do it for now. Until next time, this is Michael James, as always, wishing you the best with all of your website endeavors. Thanks for listening and take care.
You've been listening to the Web Hosting Cat podcast. The preceding program is copyrighted 2018 by Tux Cat Media.